Hey guys, Ezedine from Hitters Fitness. I'm back with another video about the squat. This is specifically about squatting with a tight psoas, problems that it creates, how to work around the issue, and how to solve the problem. Stay tuned.
Here's what you want your squat to look like. When doing this, you'll want to keep your feet flat on the floor and bring your hips back slightly and down until your femur is parallel to the floor while maintaining a neutral spine and a roughly 45-degree angle on your torso. From there, lift your chest up and move your hips forward until you come to a standing position. Here's an example of a bowing squat, sometimes called a good morning squat. As I squat here, my torso angle goes down well below the 45-degree angle I demonstrated in the last clip. If this is you, you'll want to do something about it, since squatting like this will put a lot of pressure on the discs of your lumbar spine, even if you're only using body weight.
Squatting like this is typically caused by tightness in the psoas major, which originates in each of the lumbar vertebrae and the T12 and attaches into the lesser trochanter of the femur, which is essentially the top part of the inner side of the thigh bone. Since this muscle is responsible for hip flexion, tightness in this muscle can lead to excessive hip flexion, leading to bowing or the good morning squat.
If you're having this issue, you can still squat. You'll just need to shorten the range of motion. Simply squat onto a bench, box, or solid surface you can sit on. Touch your hips onto the box while maintaining a neutral spine and get back to a standing position as you push your hips forward. You can also add plates to the surface that you are using if your form starts to break down earlier in the movement. Now you'll need to do some mobilizations to loosen up the psoas. The first one I'm demonstrating here, I'll be using the softball to roll out the psoas. To find the psoas, position the ball 2 inches to one side of your belly button and 2 inches up. That's the general area that the muscle reaches more towards the front, since it attaches from the spine to the top part of the front of the femur. Once you've found it, roll it from one side to the other and move the ball diagonally towards the hip. Focus your time on tight areas, and when you find them, move your leg in different positions so you could stretch out the psoas and try to find different knots and tight spots on the muscle. Roll each side for about 2 minutes before doing squats, deadlifts, or doing any lower body training. It'll also help to stretch your quads. You could do the standing quad stretch you see me doing here by simply grabbing your foot and pulling it towards your hip while standing up straight. If you have good knee flexibility and don't experience pain there while kneeling, you can consider this stretch. You'll need to get on the floor with both knees bent and both heels on your glutes. Place both hands on either sides of your legs and lean back as much as you comfortably can. You should feel a stretch along the front of your thighs. Hold this stretch for 30 seconds before your squat day workout and for 2 minutes after the squat day workout. This is the standing psoas stretch from a standing position. Step 1 foot forward, bend the front leg and keep the back leg and hip straight. Make sure to keep your hips square to the front rather than angled to the side. You should feel a gentle stretch at the top of the thigh of the front of the straight leg first before you raise your arm. Now from this position, you raise the arm of the stretching side and lean the shoulder back slightly. Once you've settled into that position, lean away from the stretching side. Hold for about 30 seconds before your squat day workout and for more than 2 minutes afterwards. Here's a front view of the same stretch. You see me stepping the foot forward, and I'm raising the opposite arm, and I will lean back slightly. Make sure to keep your low back neutral. So check right there, and then I'm gonna lean towards the side of the front leg. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please click the like button and share on social media. And if you like my content, please subscribe for more.